Nick Cage. World-renowned actor. Incredible person. He has some great movies, such as... Actually, I don't think I could name a single Nick Cage movie off the top of my head, except for this one. And that's because I was in it. In 2017, A-list actor Nicolas Cage came to my tiny little hometown of Oliver, BC to film a movie. And obviously, as soon as I knew that, I auditioned along with just about every other person in my town. The only downside of this story is that unfortunately it's a really bad movie. Okay, this is editing Kai. I had a point that I wanted to make that I forgot, but basically the reviews of this movie are fucking crazy. 25% Rotten Tomatoes. Essentially everybody hated this movie. Kevin T said, "The Humanity Bureau has a distinct feel of someone purchasing their first camera and making a movie with plot written as they go along." Phil Sally decided to say, "A truly terrible movie. Horrible acting with a dialogue so bad you have to wonder whoever approved it." And my most favorite one is from Scott. Scott here says, "I sat through this movie and I was in astonishment that a movie could be this bad." And honestly, it seems a little bit harsh, but I think as I get into it, you will really understand where these people are coming from. Okay, anyways, back to your regular scheduled program. So, strap in, team, because today we are watching The Humanity Bureau, starring none other than Nicolas Cage. Yeah, so right off the bat, this movie's super awkward, mostly because they paint out this town to be a horrific, like, post-apocalyptic hellscape, which is like, hey man, kind of rude. And right off the bat, we get some incredible special effects. So the main character is a man named Noah Cross, who's part of a huge government organization whose entire job is to get rid of people deemed expendable by sending them to a sort of utopia called New Eden.
A new life awaits you in New Eden.
But for some reason, these stupid poor people don't want to leave.
I don't want your help. You have no right to come in here and tell me how to live.
So basically Noah's entire job is to go around checking if people are contributing enough to society to not be deemed a burden. Awesome. And the first thing he does is shame a 73-year-old man for not having a job.
This is it? You're not employed. These pay stubs are 12 years old. You have no income. You've exhausted all of your government benefits. You must be a productive citizen. It is the law. You're destitute, a burden to society.
This is a waste of time.
Well, you know what they say, if you show a gun in the first act. And then we get this super long and awkward shot of him just walking out of the room. And obviously it transitions to some more incredible special effects. Of course, it wouldn't be a dystopian movie without an evil bald guy.
It was just a lucky shot.
Well, luck or not, management took notice. You're getting promoted.
So anyways, Noah gets a promotion for shooting the poor old man, and then he goes fishing.
Monet?
Now we're introduced to the other main character of this movie, Rachel and her son Lucas.
Sweller. I'm Agent Noah Cross, Humanity Bureau. We have an appointment?
It's Miss. This is my son.
Lucas.
Spoiler alert, this kid fucking sucks. Okay, he is a menace.
Mom, these shoes are pinching my feet. I'm taking them off.
So Noah comes in for his assessment, and we get this scene that I can only describe as pointless. What is he doing? Anyways, she brings him a nice tall glass of pea water.
Sorry.
What kind of gun do you have?
Yeah, no. Cock the gun and give it to the child. This is an awesome movie.
According to his itinerary, Cross was reviewing a deportation order near the town of Oliver.
So this fucking dweeb puts some jam on his rice, Nick Cage gets slapped, and then the stupid kid falls through the roof. Anyways, they're told that they're being deported and that they have 12 hours to pack all their stuff and leave. But Rachel says that Lucas has a recital tomorrow night.
He has a recital tomorrow afternoon, and he's been practicing for months.
And suddenly, Noah has a change of heart. Even though he had no problem killing that poor old man earlier. But hey man, what do I know? And then we get another long and unnecessary shot. And now it's my time to freaking shine, dude. There I am, choir member 5.
I pledge allegiance.
So yeah, that was the whole recital. That was the recital that he spent months on. Something really funny about the filming of this scene was that everyone was like obsessed with the guy who played Lucas. Not only did he play Pinocchio in Once Upon a Time, but he was also 13. And when you're 11, nothing is cooler than someone who's 13. And then for some reason, they're all back at Rachel's house. But uh-oh, scary ball guy's there too.
Call the boy.
There's a big fight scene, and Lucas finally does some good in the world, and he shoots the bald guy in the eye. Get some more awesome special effects. And then they're on the run. So they make it to a gas station, and Nick Cage threatens to shoot this poor man because the gas station's out of gas, right?
I'm here somewhere. I suggest you help us.
We had some more awkward pacing, and then this guy digs through a box of bones.
What is that?
Also, the evil bald guy has an eye patch now, so he's really checking off all the villain boxes. Nick Cage gives this kid a weird, fuzzy necklace, and keep note of that because it will be very important at the end.
For keeps?
He trades his, government car for some food and water and a shittier car. They're trying to be untraceable, you know? They're trying to go on the run.
Straight swap. Your El Camino for the station wagon.
I need some food and water.
Anyways, the gang is trying to get to Canada, and on their way, they find a group of, I think what can only be described as offensively portrayed Indigenous people.
Rabbit.
I'm sure it was delicious. You know what the braids at the Indian camp told me?
They're not real Indians, Lucas.
I know there have been several pointless scenes here so far, but this one's probably the funniest because actually what is going on?
You should come in for a swim.
So now they're stuck because there's a military drone, it's circling above them, and they're heading out in this smelly little car. We get this really weird plot twist, so be ready for this, okay?
This is the Rachel Weller I knew. Who are you?
So you finally came to look for your son.
Nick Cage is the kid's dad. And not only that, but that isn't the real Rachel. Also, I don't even want to mention this, but I feel like I have to. The fact that Rachel was 19 when she had Lucas, and Noah Cross was supposed to be at least 40. I don't even want to talk about it, man. Let's just keep watching this fucking movie. So this little dumbass has to poop now, and obviously the bad guy finds him in the bathroom that for some reason they let him go into alone while they're on the run. Eventually they get away, they're on the run from the bad guys, and they find a little hiding spot and make camp. And then Rachel implies that she killed Lucas's real mom to raise him as her own.
Rachel wanted to sell him. He was just so beautiful. I couldn't let that happen. We fought, and there was an accident.
I cannot make this shit up. What is this movie? We're finally at the end of the movie, dog. They finally made it to Canada, which is obviously just one big snowy mountain. But oh no, okay? The bad guys tracked down our favorite little family. There's a big shootout, and everyone except for Lucas dies. I am not kidding.
Shoot in the back!
I told you to run, do you not listen?
Yes.
So it cuts to Lucas in a big log cabin with a strange man who I don't think was introduced at all.
Did Noah give you anything?
And we find out that the fuzzy little necklace Noah gave him was actually a hard drive with a video of him explaining that New Eden was actually a concentration camp.
New Eden is a death factory. Be scared. Be very scared.
Yep, that is how the movie ends. There are a lot of critiques that I have for this movie. The awkward pacing, the weird storyline, the lack of plot, really. I'm a big fan of shitty movies. So if anybody has any suggestions for some shitty movies I could watch, let me know. I've never made a video like this before, so we'll see how it does. And then maybe I'll make some more. Unfortunately, guys, I gotta go. I have to poop. So I'll see you next time.